Well, talk about the people side. One of the challenges I find small business owners are not always fully equipped to is dealing with the people side. They kind of know the technology, they know the products, they probably can sell, but managing a team sometimes is more than they can handle.
Sure. I mean, dealing with the different components of what basically falls into HR gets very tricky some days. But what I have found to be the best is when you have employees who like what they do, who believe in the product, nothing could be better. I mean, the lady who runs the showroom, who's absolutely incredible, we sold her kitchen, and now she works for us, works with us, and that's how you make it all work, and that's what makes it great.
Is this the cabinet concierge?
Cabinet concierge, Laura.
Talk about
Absolutely.
her. What does she do?
Well, Laura's now just the overall project manager and does everything under the sun. But Laura will make sure that you are ushered through the process. Number one, the speed is what you need. But number two, that no details are forgotten. And sometimes it's nice to have that separate interaction with somebody who's not your designer, and someone else to bounce ideas off and someone else to work through. So that's how that role came out.
So you would call her probably an operations manager, general manager type of person? So what does that let you do as president? Just go around and be pretty, or?
Yeah, I wish. Play golf.
We know the truth.
Yeah, exactly. You know the stuff. Well, I oversee the whole business. I mean, I feel my responsibility is to make sure deals are coming through the door so the designers can design kitchens, and Laura has projects to make sure go from A to Z.
So how do you do that? Talk about that.
Getting projects through the door. We have a relatively unique marketing approach where CCW has always had its own promotions that we run. One of our first promotions was win 33%, win 1/3 off the price of your kitchen. And, winning, you never get that. Or win $5,000 off your countertop. Currently, there's a factory promotion that ends at the end of the month that you get a free door, wood, or finish upgrade. And again, that's economic times. That's what the factory's trying to do to spur business. It's something Columbia Cabinet has always done. This promotion has been absolutely terrific and has only meant good things for all the Woodmo dealers. But those are different things that I try to make sure I manage productively that yield us the most business. And customers who are looking to do something, next fall, this promotion's not a concern for them, and they don't need to be thinking about that, worrying about. The guy who came in last week who said, well, I wanted to close in 3 weeks, so I might as well do it in a week and save myself, 28%. It turned out pretty well.
Good.
So.
And so how, we hate to beat the question to death, but this whole economic issue, we've had some previous guests who talked about how it impacted their industry in remodeling, say, or theaters. How has it actually impacted your industry here?
Again, the capital region has made our business. I mean, that's where we are. But it has been terrific, and people are investing in their homes. And that's the key. And some of your other guests talked about it.
Yeah.
But that's never bad money. Whether you're going to use it or you're doing it to sell a home, it has been absolutely crucial. And we have done our own promotions, and the factory has done some promotions, and we will continue to do that to make the process not only as painless as possible, but it's tough out there. And we want to do business, and the customer deserves something.
Right.
So I think overall, it's understanding what the customer needs, what the budget is, and coming to an understanding of how to make sure we can get it done for you.
Right. I mean, with home equity loans, I've seen out there as low as 3.25%.
Absolutely.
3.99 is even a little high now. And I don't think materials costs are going to go down over the next 5 years.
No, they're not. They're not going to go down. But what has been terrific is again the prices that we're able to offer and working with the customer to just get it done. And the return. You should be making money on your kitchen. If it's designed properly and everything's done correctly, then you should see your return on your money. And we have certain customers who come to us who they say, we're going to buy this, we bought this house, we're going to live in it for a year and sell it. We'll work with them on designing a kitchen that's going to be of more general taste. Then we have the customer says, I want a lime green kitchen. We build them a lime green kitchen. The resale value on that's not going to be necessarily as high as the cherry wood.
Geez, I was thinking of lime green too. I want to go back to the 70s.
Back
in the 70s, a little trend. So what are the trends? We got a couple minutes left. Talk about the trends and what's going on in the industry.
The trends are, stainless steel is a big trend, obviously. Painted finishes, a variation of countertops. So everything does not have to be the same. Where back in the day, you might have that full kitchen of every door the same, every finish the same, every color the same. Now what we'll do is we'll mix it up a little bit, and this section might be painted this color, that section might be painted that color. The countertop might have a butcher black island, but the outside might be a nice granite. So to mix things up a little bit has really been, you know, a big trend, but also to integrate the room. I think the formal dining room is leaving us a little bit, and now you're working right into the kitchen. So to make sure that those two rooms work together, whether it's with a bar or just knocking down the wall altogether and it's just one big room, almost loft-like. Wow. That's been a lot of what we've been seeing a lot.
Wow. And so we can come down to your showroom?
Please, anytime.
235 North Greenbush Road in North Greenbush. This has been Evan Levy, Columbia Cabinet Works, excuse me. We also want to thank our guest, David Figgs from Topaz Contractors.